Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. Now in today's video we're going to be covering the Nemesis Trivia and going over a couple of little facts with, as per usual, as I normally do with the trivia, but quickly a couple of things as well just to bring to your attention, which was mentioned in yesterday's Snap video. First of all, the event store, as you can see, has been extended by another 7 days. So this is going to take up to event reset change on the 2nd of January 2024. So that's going to give you some more time to actually complete your events. Also as well, for those of you who have been saving up your tickets for the ticketed events, today is the first day at the time of recording that you need to actually start doing these events as well, so you can actually go and get that rare ticketed event on Monday for those 5 extra shards of potentially 7 of 9 should you want to do it. So there is that. And then as well, you'll probably notice as well in your gift section is you're gonna have your countdown to 2024. There is 10 shards of Jagsy Dax in each and every single chest, so by the end of this one you will actually have got enough shards for a full unlock. So that's nice, and it's also coming with some December Elite chips as well, so you can get some extra resources. So that's a nice little thing that Scopely is doing. I don't know if they're doing any events between Christmas and New Year, but we'll just have to wait and see. So let's jump into the trivia and see what's happening. So as you can see, I've already completed these, so we're just going to literally just quickly run through them. So the first one then is, what is Data's gift to Riker and Riker and Troy's wedding? Okay, I thought the gift was actually meant to be for Riker and Troy, not to the wedding itself. I don't know how you give a wedding a gift, but hey ho, that's Scopely for you, wording it. Now, for those of you who do remember the film Star Trek Nemesis, it apparently wasn't one of Star Trek's best. I actually quite liked it, especially this particular scene in it as well. Now, the opening scene to it, after the opening credits, was of the Romulan Senate in session. One of the senators ends up having to leave to go to another meeting of some sort, but she leaves a device on the table which opens up and launches a ball of energy into the sky, which drops radiation on everyone and starts killing them all off. And then obviously after the Praetors fell to the ground, turned to dust, it fades into this wedding scene. Now we don't get the whole scene because they did cut a load out. There was a little bit where you got Wes Crusher in there as well on the main wedding table. So he obviously came back down, but obviously that was cut from the actual film. But the song, yes, it was a song that Data actually sang, and it was called Blue Skies. And I actually do like the way he was doing it. It's like, never saw the sun shining so bright, never saw things going so right, noticing the days hurrying by. And I'll stop there because I really can't sing. So, but no, it was a lovely song for him to sing. So the answer is C, and you got to go to Barat to actually do it. We will show you where these systems are shortly. Now, for every single one as well, you're going to get some 6,000 Thalion radiation. That's the event store currency. So in total, you will end up with 36,000 by the time you've actually completed all these questions. So number 2 then is, how many positronic signatures did the Enterprise scan on Calaris 3? I'll tell you what, the wording for this is not very good, is it? I think it should be, the question should be, how many positronic signatures did the Enterprise detect on the surface of Calaris 3? Well, the answer to this is going to be 6. This is obviously the 6 android parts of the of B4, the prototype android created by Noonien Sung. Noonien Sung, sorry, not Noonien Singh, Noonien Sung. And obviously, yeah, it's a slower version of Data, and obviously not as advanced as Data as well. But they picked up 6 inches on the surface. And then obviously this is where it went into the surface, where Picard was driving the dune buggy around and tearing up the dirt on the surface. And obviously Picard did make a passing comment of he didn't like it, something didn't feel right or something like that. So now next up is the third question. So you've got to, in that last one, you've got to go kill one hostile in Kajal. We'll just quickly show you that. I'm sure you've already caught it, but just so I know I've showed you it when it loads up. So there you go, one hostile in Kajal, and like I said, I'll show you where that system is in shortly. So question number 3 then is completing a passage. This is a quote from Picard to Praetor Shinzon. Buried deep within you, beneath all the years of pain and anger, there is something that has never been nurtured. And then obviously you've got to fill in that little passage. It's the potential to make yourself a better man. And that is what it is to be human. So the answer, of course, is going to be D. You basically got to go to any system that has power steel, mine one piece of power steel, job's your good uncle, Fanny's your aunt, and you're done on that particular question. So again, I'll quickly show you where to actually look for them ones. But low-level systems will generally be the way to go on that one. Another fill in the blank here. So Praetor Shinzon carries 2 Riemann blades with him, a double shadow knife, and the answer here is a jackal knife. Now, to be honest, with this one, I didn't actually know what the knife was. Luckily, and a shout out here to Bandit, who sent me the answers. So obviously I know what I'm looking for. This is the one, in all honesty, as much as I do like the film, it's not one film I've watched over and over again. I do not recall the knives actually being mentioned in the film, but I could be wrong. But the answer to this one is a jackal knife, and obviously you need to go mine one piece of titanium. Again, any system that's got titanium in it is more than handy for you. Again, low-level systems would be the best bet. Then the final question is number 5, obviously. Who came to the Enterprise's aid during the fight with Shinzon? This was Commander Denatra. Now, there is a cutout scene where Denatra is stood with another Romulan officer in the Senate. After the Senate has been wiped out, it's supposed to be a bit later in the film. I'm trying to remember, because I've seen these scenes, and she challenges Shinzon. She challenges him. Luckily, he doesn't fully accept and doesn't take her head off. But yeah, she's a little bit outspoken, and she doesn't believe in him. And if I remember correctly, she feels like he's going to drag the Romulans into a war with the Federation. Well, technically, that's what he was trying to do. He was trying to wipe out the Federation, which would have resulted in the Federation going ballistic and going after the Romulans. But yeah, so this one is Commander Denatra. It is answer B, and you got to go to Bahorai to go kill one hostile in there. So let's have a quick look at the systems. Now, you can answer those questions as well in any order that you like. You do not have to answer them in a specific set order unless you have unless you feel like you have to. Now, obviously, you see what I'm doing here. So this is how you can basically go find your systems. So we'll tap the first one in, Barra, and click on that, click go, and this is going to bring us to a system just to the 5 o'clock angle of the Borg cube. So you've got a level 10 system there, level 9, that's got some titanium in it. And then obviously you got this level 1 system is what you need. Now, question 2 is going to be here, which is going to be just south of the Borg cube. So let's put this back on default. So that's your system. Pretty simple way to go there. Now, the third system is actually going to be a little bit more sort of like hidden. If we can just get that blooming... Tell you what, touchscreen's not working as well anymore. But as you can see, here we go, zoomed right out. So you're basically at the 6 o'clock angle from the Mega Cube. And if we scroll in, there you are. The closest system that you could probably say is just to the left of Riser. That's your best way to know where it is. Now, when it comes to obviously mining power steel and titanium, again, not that particular one. You want to click the star button on the far side, click mining, and it's going to give you all the systems. Now, by the looks of this, what on earth's going on? Oh, for crying out loud. This is another problem that I'm suffering at the minute on Android. So, by the looks of this, I can't zoom out at the minute. So, titanium, again, if we just put it back on default, just south of Riser, you're going to find these little systems here where you'll get some titanium as well. So, that's it. That's all there is. So, not much else to say. There's your answers. So the answer is going to be Bara, Kajal, Mine Power Steel, Mine Titanium, and then Boroi. They're your locations. So I hope that helps. But in the meantime, that's it. Next up for me will be the grading video, which I'll be releasing on Christmas Eve. So obviously recording, and yeah, we'll see what kind of grades that we're really going to give this month. But until then, stay safe, live long and prosper, and I shall catch you on the next video. Goodbye.